Hi guys, welcome to Crinkles Corner. On today's episode of Crinkles Corner, we're going to be cooking with Crinkles. We are going to make Sopa. Sopa is one of my favorite meals that my mom used to make us growing up. It's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. So let's make some Sopa. All right, guys, turn your oven, not your oven, turn your stovetop to medium heat. Add your oil, any kind of oil will work. I like to add a little bit and swirl it around the pan. And then you'll go and open your sopa. I chose the coditos one, the elbow pasta. Try not to make a mess like I did. When I was younger, I used to eat these raw. My mom would always tell me not to. Mix it up a little bit, that way all the little pasta can get some oil on it. Make sure to wash your hands. Use some hot water. We'll move on to cut 2 Roma tomatoes in half. We'll be putting these into our blender cup, like so. And we'll move on to the onion. I like to cut mine in half. You can cut yours however. And I usually cut like 3 little slivers. I don't like it too oniony, so I don't add a lot of onion to it. I would just cut like 3 of those little slivers. We'll put those into the blender cup as well. We'll move on to the chicken bouillon. I like to use 1 block and throw it into the blender cup as well. I like to tear it up in pieces, but I don't really think it matters. All right, and then we'll add 2 little garlic teeth to it as well. Mix up your pasta, that way it gets a little toasty. I like mine extra toasty, that's why some of the pastas might look a little burnt. I like the burnt taste. We'll fill our blender cup up with water. I like to go halfway. We'll seal it up and get ready to blend. Hello! All right, then we'll go ahead and pour this into the pasta. And then I'll go ahead also and refill that same blender cup with halfway filled with water, just because it still has like a little bit of taste from what you blended in there. Pour that into the pan as well. Then you'll mix all of that up just to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of the pan. It tends to do that with these pans. The pasta will also stick together, but that's okay. Then we'll go on to add our pepper. I like to add quite a bit of pepper, but you can add as much as you like. We'll move on to the salt. It doesn't really need salt, but I'm a salt person, so I always add a little extra. And then some garlic powder. And then we'll also add some chicken bouillon powder. I like to add quite a bit of this, if you can tell, because if not, I feel like it has that tomato taste, and I don't really like too much tomato, so I overdo it on the chicken bouillon just to make sure it has a little bit of chicken flavor. And then you'll stir it all up. Put your lid on top so your sopa can start to simmer. I do check it quite often and mix it quite often, just because mine tend to stick to the bottom of the pan and I don't like it. I also add red pepper flakes to mine because I like the spiciness. I like the little kick. You don't have to. It tastes delicious without it. But if you like a little kick to your sopa, I would recommend adding red pepper flakes. Then you mix that all up. There it is, simmering. It starts to smell so good. Taste test just to make sure the spice level is there and it tastes delicious. You can always add more spices if needed. Water break, of course. Gotta stay hydrated. Right, here we go with our second taste test, just to make sure it still tastes good. Mix it around as well so it's not sticking. It does get really hot, so just make sure not to burn your mouth. All right, and that's it. It's ready. I like to move it away. That way it can start to cool down. Don't do that. Be careful when you take the lid off. And now it's time to eat. Delicious. Enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching my sopa video. I hope you guys try it and enjoy.